The Little Orange Cat, and the Lost Key. In a busy, bustling city, there was a small apartment complex on Elm Street. In one of the upper-floor apartments, a young woman named Olivia lived alone. She had recently moved to the city for a new job and was still adjusting to her new life. The days were filled with work and socializing, but the evenings, those quiet moments after a long day, were sometimes the hardest. One evening, after a particularly grueling day at work, Olivia found herself locked out of her apartment. She had rushed out that morning and had left her keys on the kitchen counter. Now, standing in front of the door with no way in, she felt a wave of frustration and exhaustion wash over her.
Great, just what I need.
Soft meow. As she stood there, trying to figure out what to do, a soft meow came from behind her. Olivia turned to see a small, scrappy orange cat sitting on the windowsill of the apartment across from hers. It had a scruffy fur coat, but there was a gleam in its green eyes. Curious, playful, and yet somehow knowing. Meow. The cat, which Olivia had often seen lounging around the building, looked at her for a long moment before hopping down from the windowsill. To her surprise, it trotted over and gently nudged her leg, meowing again.
What do you want, little one?
She had asked, unsure if the cat was asking for food or attention. But as if to answer her, the cat darted toward the ground in front of her door, where Olivia had dropped a small key earlier in the day, a key to her bike lock. The key was shiny and bright, easily overlooked among the leaves and debris.
Well, thank you,
Olivia said with a smile, bending down to pick up the key. As she stood up, the cat gave a soft meow once again, this time rubbing against her ankles. She was speechless. Somehow the cat had known exactly where to find it, and in doing so, had helped her in the most unexpected way. With the key now in her hand, Olivia opened her apartment door, feeling a strange sense of warmth. Maybe it was the kindness of the cat, or maybe it was just the realization that sometimes the smallest acts of kindness, whether from a person or an animal, can make all the difference in the world. As she stepped inside, she glanced back to see the cat still watching her from the hallway. Meow. It gave one last meow, as if to say, all in a day's work, before turning and disappearing into the shadows. Olivia never forgot the little orange cat who had shown her that sometimes kindness can come from the most unexpected places.